Hey folks, welcome back to the second video of our card making in July. Today we're going to do bases. We're going to make card bases. These are the card bases that I use the most, and I just thought that I would share just these with you. There are so many card bases you can make, but we're just trying to keep it a little basic for these videos, and then maybe later on we'll do some fun folds and stuff like that. So I'm going to show the sizes and how to cut these cards right here. I think that there are 7 maybe, I don't know, maybe more than that. And we have some slim lines with an extra, slim line with an extra. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do all of that. I like to get the most out of my cardstock when I use it, and so that's why we have those extra cards. Alright, so I'm going to set those to the side. First ones we're going to do are these. I use these more than any. Okay, I use this size more than any. So we're going to start with those. So we're going to take our 8.5 by 11 cardstock, okay, and we're going to put it on the 11-inch side. And we're going to cut it at 5.5. Alright. You'll get two card bases out of one piece. Alright. So we're going to set that over there. And we're going to take our another 8.5 by 11, and on this one we're going to put it on the 8.5 side in our trimmer, and we're going to cut it at 4.25. So we're going to cut it at 4.25, and you'll get 2 bases. Alright, so there's that. Let's go ahead and score those up as we go. Alright, so the first one, we're going to put it in on the 8.5 side. Okay, so we're going to put it in on the 8.5 side, and we're going to score it at 4.25, which is just in half. We're going to score it in half. Alright. And we're going to fold it over. And take our bone folder and make a good crease. Okay, so then this one opens this way. You can do it this way as well. Alright. We're going to take our next one. We're going to put it in on the 11-inch side and score it in half, add 5.5. So 11-inch side, 5.5. We're going to take it, fold it over, and put it down. Now, you have 2. This one opens this way, or it can also go this way if you would like, however you would like. The size of these cards are 4.25 by 5.5 when they are folded and complete. Okay. Now we're going to move on to the 5 by 7, and this is the 5 by 7. Okay, we're going to move on to it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our trimmer and a piece of cardstock, and we're going to cut it at 7 on the 8.5 side. 7. Hang on to this, you can use it for your cards, and then on the 11 side, cut it at 10. Alright. Then we're going to bring our scoreboard back. And on the 10-inch side, we're going to score it in half at 5. And then you have a 5 by 7. And that's the measurements for this one when it's folded, 5 by 7. Alright. Next we're going to move on to some slim lines, which is this one, and then this will be the extra off of that. Okay, So we're gonna do that next. All right. So on the 11-inch side of this piece of cardstock, we're gonna cut it 6 1/2. So 6 1/2. Gonna hang on to this because this is gonna be our extra card. So these are the two pieces you have. With your bigger piece, we're going to put it in on the 6 1/2 side, and we're going to score at 3 1/4. We're just scoring in half. Okay. I'm going to fold it over. And then we have a slim line. This slim line is 3 1/4 by 8 1/2. Then for your extra piece, on the 8 1/2-inch side, we're going to score it in half at 4 1/4. Okay. So on the 8 1/2, score it at 4 1/4. Right? And this one is 4 1/2 by 4 1/4. Okay, so you get those two out of that one piece. Alright, so we have that. And then we're going to move on to the mini slim line. And we're going to get this and this. Alright. So on the 11-inch side again, we're going to cut at 6 inches. 11-inch side, 6 inches. Hang on to this because this is your extra card. Then we're going to rotate it and we're going to cut it 6 1/2. Remember, hang on to these straps. Then we're going to put this on the 6-inch side and we're going to score down the middle at 3. So for this one, you have a 6 1/2 by 3-inch mini slim line. Then you're going to take your extra piece that you have. You're going to put it on the 8 1/2 side and score it 4 1/4. So for this one, it's 5 by 4 1/4. 4 1/4. Okay. So you got those two out of that piece. Okay. So let's try to recap. First ones we made were these, and they are 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Okay. Just depends on how you cut and score. Move that cord out of the way. Just depends on how you cut and score on your orientation, okay? Then you have the 5 by 7. Okay. Then we had the slim line, which measures 3 1/4 by 8 1/2. And then we had the extra card, which is 4 1/2 by 4 1/4. And then we have the mini slim line, which is 6 1/2 by 3. And then our extra piece that we got a card out of was 5 by 4 1/4. So that, and remember, you get 2, except for the 5 by 7, you get 2 card bases out of each 8 1/2 by 11. Okay. So 2, 4, 6, 8. So that's 8. Plus, you will get 2 more from this one. right? Oh, no, that's not right. That's the same. 2, 4. Yeah, that's right. Because you get 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, and then this one out of your 8.5 by 11. Then you will have these scraps left over for you to use with your sentiments or whatever you want to use. You can put pattern paper on them, whatever. Okay, so next time we will do some layering. We will do the mats, sizes, and do some layering. How I do it, I don't do, I'm a simple card maker, so I don't do a lot of fancy stuff, but we will make some pretty cards. I'll show you how to mat. I'll show you how to mat these next time. So I hope you're enjoying this little Cards in July series that I'm doing. I hope you can make some simple cards. If you're intimidated, I hope that this helps you not be intimidated and gives you the oomph you need to make cards for your family and your friends. So thanks so much for watching. If you have any comments, questions, or anything like that, just leave them in the comment section below and I will get to them. Thanks so much. Be kind to one another, make someone smile, and I'll see you next time. Bye.